You got something stuck in your tail. Get it. I got it. Good afternoon. I wanted to talk about seeking other people's approval, or seeking approval, any approval outside of yourself instead of from within. Because really, the moral of this story, I'll tell it at the start, is the only approval that matters is your own for yourself, nobody else's. And I grew up constantly wanting the approval of others, specifically my parents, my friends, my siblings, because I looked to them to make me feel good instead of knowing that I'm good no matter what. I don't need anybody to tell me or to agree with me. And some ways that showed up when I was younger was saying something and then constantly looking around the room to make sure others agreed or that they were laughing. And it was agonizing for me when I didn't have people's approval, when everyone didn't like me, when someone was mad at me. And that has taken me a while to get over. How that shows up for me today, in my partnership, I look to my husband to approve of what I'm doing. I'll ask him his opinion and then go with what he says often because I don't have that trust in my own judgment of my own decision making. How it looks at work is I want to do really well and make people happy so then they will say, oh wow, good job, you're a good worker. Because when I was younger, that's what was valued. That's what got me good feelings from my parents. Kila, Gus! Come on. Good job, good girl. So today I realized that I am constantly looking outside of myself, the same way I did as a kid, to get that love and approval and acceptance. And it can be exhausting. And what I'm learning now is to trust my own judgment and my own feelings. Only I know what's best for me. And that same goes for everybody else. Your parents don't know what's best for you, even though they've told you otherwise for many years. Only you know what's best for you. Today, an interesting thing happened where I didn't realize it at first. It wasn't apparent at first, but I was giving a speech. And during my speech, I was connecting with the audience and making eye contact. And some people felt uncomfortable and looked away. In the moment, though, while I was giving my speech, my brain was going, why is that person looking away? What did I do wrong? Did they not like the speech? And it was throwing me off giving my speech. And I realized later I was wanting their approval of what I was saying, how I was presenting myself. And so I was letting that judgment affect me. And that's why I wanted to make this video to talk about how much seeking other people's approval has affected me in my life. And I'm learning to undo that. I'm learning to be myself and trust myself. And just like Keela's doing. She don't care how dirty she's getting. Nope. Free. And that's what I'm learning right now. So having grown up in a family where I wasn't taught to give myself my own approval, that has now really affected me growing up and making decisions for myself or knowing what's best for me. The light at the end of the tunnel is that I'm realizing I see when I do it now. I can feel it. And I'm starting to trust that I know how to make the best decision for me. And that feels good. That was a awakening moment for me today, understanding what went on and while I was giving the speech. And that's what I wanted to share and why I wanted to share it. And I hope you all have a great evening. Bye.